So, I can write poetry. I know this might come to a surprise, as a surprise to some of you, but I do poetry every once in a while. I do that for a myriad of reasons, sometimes just for myself, but I also have been doing it for my church. Whenever the church wants me to do poetry for a special event or something like that, they'll often come to me and ask me to do something. So today I did a poem that essentially talks about the beginning, Genesis, and the snake, and then all the way to Christ's crucifixion, and it's called Two Trees, Two Deaths. This wasn't the first time man's trajectory was altered by a tree. The first time was binding, while the second was unwinding the locks of sin to bring mercy. First deception, the snake. For the sake of reception, spoke honeyed words which turned a good world gone bad in the mouth of a woman. Convinced the food would preclude wisdom and fortitude, she missed the magnitude of solitude that would intrude on her and her beloved's relationship not only themselves, but with God. Wisdom, sure. Knowledge gained, but not through work as was ordained. Now with weight and strain, the wisdom bought was pained with suffering and toil and strife. Their life could not continue like this. Distant from God, he would not allow it. The freedom of choice chose death. The last breath of eternity was breathed out under the tree and beside a snake. Who thought he had won, till the Son of God said, I am the one who will death make undone, and to whom no man's name will ever be the same. So the woman ate the fruit, so the woman bore the son that would reunite the loss that had begun. Second deception. The teachers, no more snakes, but creatures, who for the sake of deception spoke honeyed words into the ears of Pilate. And the honey turned to ash as the crowds began to crash against him. Barabbas! Barabbas! You would release this murderer unto us? Crucify! Crucify! This crowd would not be denied. So to them I will comply. My hands I now purify, for I will not stand by the death of this holy man of God. Convinced the rule would cool the fools who made up the crowd that day, the cruelest punishment was placed on the man who was heaven sent. Two trees saw two deaths. Two deceivers heard two last breaths. But only one victory was gained. For death could not hold him down. Shrugged off, let go, was death in the glow of Jesus, the Son of God. This was his victory. And for all to see, he made a way for you and me to be with him for eternity. Thank you guys for listening. I'll probably have more of my poetry read for story times. Thank you guys for being awesome. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to share these with those that you think would enjoy, and we'll see you later. Love you, fam.